Hey guys, Phil here at Woods Tree Farm. Today, just a little job for you. We picked up a solar powered light. It's actually battery powered with a solar charger. Looks like that. The brand is Sunforce, and we got this from Sam's Club. I think it was $20, and I figured we could try a little something like this and mount it here on our shed. And until we get the electric installed, which I thought it'd be done by now, it's still not done. That's a whole different story for a different day. But for the meantime, I thought a couple of these around the property might be a good idea. We got just one for now to try it out. I'm gonna mount it on the shed and we'll see how it does. Here we go. All right, well, I'll spare you the unboxing. I already unboxed it. I'm not gonna do all that. Inside the package, we have one solar cell like this. It's got a little mounting bracket that takes 4 screws. It included a pack of hardware with 6 screws. We'll need 4 for this and 2 for the light itself. It's got a really long cord so I can mount that charger up in the sunlight. And this is the light itself. It's got 3 different sets of LEDs. These on the sides articulate so we can aim them in a different direction. It's got a mounting bracket on the back that looks like that with a couple holes in it. We can adjust the angle of this light on the bracket, we can adjust the angle of these lights, and we can adjust the angle of the motion sensor. So this, I think, will do pretty well. The package says it is 1,300 lumens, 180 LEDs altogether. Look at them on there. And that will put out 130 lumens. No, not 130, 1,300 lumens, which should be pretty bright. I've got a few flashlights that are 250, 300, and I think they're pretty bright. So if this light output is not too much of a flood, it should really light up the area pretty well. If the light is dispersed, you know, if it's a floodlight and the light's dispersed, 1,300 lumens might not go as far as we think it should. It'll be interesting to see once it's actually dark out what this looks like. Oh, I just noticed these tilt this way as well. So we can tilt these in all different angles to try to get it where we want it to go. I think we'll probably end up angling these side ones down a little bit. I don't know. We'll see once we get it up there. Up here next to the window is where I want to mount this, and the sun is quickly going down, so I'm going to try to work quickly here. But all we need to do is just get 2 screws into this that match up with that mounting bracket, and then we'll be able to hang the bracket onto those screws. So let's get that done first. All right, well, I realized I didn't have a marker to mark these holes, so I'm going to try to use a drill bit, kind of score where it needs to be. There and there. All right, yeah, that'll work. All right, well, that was too easy. Well, that's one part down. It's got these little knobs in there that we can tighten up on the bracket. That'll be good. So we get it where we want it to go. Okay, so that's up. The sun rises in the east, way over there over my shoulder, and sets on the other side of the shed, over there, right in sunny, where it's going down right now. So I think what I need to do is get this up closer to the top of the shed and get it facing kind of the southern sky. I think if I try to mount it here on this corner, it's going to be too low. We got these cedar trees here that'll get blocked. So I need to get up higher, and I need to point that way. So let me get out the ladder. All right. So I think really don't want to puncture this. So I think if we go here with it, or even here with it, except as soon as the sun gets over on that side, it'll start to get shaded. So this might be the best I can do, though. Ideally, I'd get it up here where it can get more sun. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna get another piece of wood out here and get it up a little bit higher so we can get it up there. So I've got some deck board here. I just screwed together two little sections of it. This section here will get around the piece of trim that's along the roof line, and I can put this right up against the shed, put my screws in this way, and then my solar panel will mount to the top of this. So I'm just going to mount the solar panel now before I get up there, and then I'll be able to put some long 3-inch screws through this and into my shed. So I think once this is up there, I'm going to want this at about a 45-degree angle. It's got a adjustment on it that I can adjust it once it's up there, but I think that's about where we want it. So I didn't measure this, obviously. I should have made this a little longer. And I could go back and do it, or I could just put it here like this. I think if I do that, that'll actually be good. Yeah, so you can see the angle of this I can adjust. Alright. And then the cord I can just put along the trim that way. Alright, so that's what we'll do. See if I can get a screw in this. Alright, we'll do that. I'll get a little staple gun. We'll put that up like that. That'll be good. Alright, and then up under here, I think I can just coil up the excess, and I'll hit it with a zip tie and put it on, clamp it to the bracket, or zip tie it to the bracket that's here, and that'll get all this excess up out of the way. Okay, well, I didn't show you before, but there's actually switches up on the underside of the motion sensor here, and I can adjust the sensitivity of the motion sensor. It has a low, medium, or high setting. I think that's for the distance. And then it has a timer for the light. It can be on 30, 60, or 120 seconds. And lastly, I can turn the light on manually. There's an on-off, and then there's also auto, which I'm assuming would be the motion sensor. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on for you. I know it's not dark out here. I'm not gonna stay out here until it's dark today. So today, in this video, we're not gonna see exactly what this looks like in the total darkness. But I can go ahead now, turn it on that. And there you go. You can see that it's now got some light. So that's what it looks like. Pretty bright if you stare at it. I'm really curious to see how much light output it puts out here. Alright, well, thanks for following along today and checking out this new little motion sensing security light that we got for the shed. If you got any questions about what we're doing out here, leave those in the comments. I appreciate all your questions. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button just below the video right now. I'd appreciate that as well. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that, if you like these kind of videos and you want to keep up with the work that we're doing out here at our farm. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.